Hello, I'm Shazam Tito and welcome to the Fame Riot. This is the Pamplemousse Armageddon. And that's, you know, obviously French for grapefruit, and Armageddon means the end of the world. We're on tour with Radkey, which is an amazing band from Kansas City, and they were more than like wonderful enough to take the Pamplemousse Armageddon and the Fame Riot on their national tour with them across the entire United States. And this is the last evening, and somebody wants to see the inside of our spaceship. So, alright, so this is the co-pilot's chair. We allow no paraphernalia in the spaceship at this time because the galactic civilization overlords have decided that, you know, things don't always... You can't take things over the borders, so we pretty much keep it clean in here. Rules for driving. I did a lot of the driving, but it's mostly because I'm paranoid and I hate anybody else's lives in anybody else's hands, because then I feel responsible and, you know, it's boom boom. It's actually not selfish, I just enjoy driving because I know I'm good at it. Well, we've listened to everything. I mean, Eric would tell you, I don't know where he is, but anyway, so I do a lot of audiobooks, so we listen to The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers. We haven't listened to Return of the King yet, but we listened to The Silmarillion, which is like obviously his Genesis, so Tolkien series is. And so music-wise, I guess like it's been themed. So going through the first drive, we were listening to just all of the classic things that we like to listen to. I mean, Wolfmother and Bowie and the Strokes and the Shins, I guess, were in there to some degree. Stanton Moore Trio, Thelonious Monk, like just everything, you know. And then when we were going through Texas, we listened to like a lot. We actually put on the Fallout playlist somebody made on Spotify, which is like, I mean, it's got the Kingsmen and the Ink Spots. It's got Billie Holiday and there's this amazing country singer. He sings Big Iron, which is like this kind of country western song. So when we were going through that area, it was like a lot of folky, weird, old school stuff, like stuff that was made before the 60s and 70s. And then I guess coming up through this way, we listened to a shit ton of hip hop, because there's so many great East Coast rappers. A lot of dance music, and one record we discovered that we've listened to probably about 6 or 7 times now is the new Childish Gambino record. It's called Awaken My Love. Right, so this is the back. And we left 2 seats in because that means that out of the 4 of us, 2 can sleep and 2 can drive and co-pilot at the same time, and it allows for like just more comfort, and everybody needs to have their own seat, or else you're going to be like jostling each other for leg room, even though you don't need any more of it. It's just going to get pissy from there on out. So Lizard has been sleeping here like most of the time. Mason's been co-pilot for most of the time. I've been driving, Shazam, and Eric, our photographer, because he has these big windows to film with, has been sitting right here. Water bottles go there, like some bags go there. Mason's drum rug, which we've only needed a couple times. As you can see, we got organic apples down there, a lot of coffee. If I was going to say there's a couple of things that keep you going on the road, I'd say it's coffee, emergency, a lot of water, keep your receipts for the gasoline, and slap yourself. And it's also weird because if you lick your like finger and you wipe your eyes, like get them wet, the eyelids, for some reason it works for me. Kind of nasty, but there you go. I don't know many people that wear their own band's sort of uniform, but that's the Fame Riot, that's our band, and this is the first one ever printed. First one, so no others exist, just this one. And it's like it's sleepy, it's like it's snuggy. And then obviously, you know, this pillow. Everybody's got their own pillow, you're not really allowed to mess with that. Let's see here. Oh, and then, you know, obviously, and whether or not this isn't a brand, but this is coffee. So, that's essential. And then essential oils, which I've got one in my pocket. This is Thieves, and this shit, grave robbers would put this all over them in like the 15, 16, 1700s, because it was a known way of keeping off like germs and not getting sick, and even covering the smell. They put it in a hood, and it kind of protects you from bacteria that are floating through the air. We love essential oils. I use breathing, which is peppermint, lavender and lemon. I rub it here. It calms your glands down. It increases your brain capacity and health. It's sort of weird, but yeah. Doesn't get you high, just makes you feel healthy and clears your brain out. So the other thing that's in here now is Mason's drum cases. So there's a specific order in case these things pop off, going down like 80 miles an hour, what's the first thing you want to fall out? Well, it certainly isn't the musical gear. You've got to think Tetris with this. Amplifiers, small boxes, Les Paul, and then you've got the kick drum and the cymbals on top of that. And then like drums. And then all back here is suitcases and merch boxes, because if those fall out, it doesn't really matter. It's like a lot less difficult to replace merch than it is to replace a drum set that's not worth replacing. It's not easy to replace. Keyboard slides through here, so it's kind of like gripped by this seat. It has like a nice nook, it won't slide out easily. Other keyboard stand, because screw it, you can buy another keyboard stand. Guitars back here, so that if there's any, foliage. And then on top of that, you got like suitcases, pillows, duffel bags, things that are full of clothes. Not really. They're not irreplaceable. And also, if the van gets broken into, I'd rather lose a merch box than a tom. I'm Shazam Watkins of the Fame Riot. I play keyboards. It's a two-piece, me and Lizard Scarlet and I. And we'd like to plug, everything. We're the Fame Riot on Instagram, so at the Fame Riot. And on Twitter, we're at the Fame Riot. And on Facebook, it's facebook.com/the Fame Riot. Same thing with like Vine. We don't really do that much. Snapchat, we're on Snapchat. We're on Musical.ly. We were just recently signed and have a single called Heartstraight on the radio right now. It's getting like a lot of play. And we're on our first national tour with Radkey, who has been incredible. Listen to their new album called Delicious Rock Noise. And it was an honor to be on tour with them. This is the last night. Thank you for watching, and thank you for having us on Digital Tour Bus.